Sometimes in radio, when you're put on the spot, you just have to take an idea and run with it.
Sure.
Even if it makes you look really, really dumb.
Have we ever done an idea that didn't do that?
Well, that was definitely the case today for Brooke.
Oh, wait, only for Brooke?
I looked great in today's second date update.
Really?
In fact, after this, I might be offered a brand new job if the right people in the right places hear the segment.
Dude,
Actually, I can see where you're going with
ship
that.
him off after that type of comment.
All I can say is we never planned on this, but it might be just the most ridiculous second date call we've ever done on the show.
I mean, if you had low expectations of this show to begin with.
I had fun with it. You're going to hear it coming up next. Nothing worse than coming off of a first date knowing that you made a mistake.
Oh,
God.
yeah, dude.
Jose
Horrible
knows that feeling
feeling.
too well.
You just brought up a bunch of memories from like last week.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I never should have ordered the king crab while I'm deathly allergic to shellfish.
Well done.
What
Jeff.
was I thinking?
No, but it's impressive when you do it because it means you're balling out.
If I just keep stabbing myself in the neck with an EpiPen every 5 minutes, I can get through this. And
I mean, mouth to mouth counts as a first kiss.
Brooke is turned on by it. And one of our listeners wrote to the show saying he knows that he messed up, but he's hoping that his date didn't notice.
Okay.
The thing is,
one
once
of
I
those.
read what the mistake was, I mean, how could she not notice?
Oh, now I'm dying to know, Jeff.
Mitch,
Not one of those, then.
welcome to the show. What were you thinking?
Well, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought if I just kind of brought in a little like added level of elevation that
Added level of elevation?
yeah, I mean, here's the thing. We met on this dating
Wait,
app.
real quick. What's her name?
Casey.
Okay,
Casey.
Casey is the girl
Okay.
that you met. Start at the beginning. Tell us what went wrong.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit on dating app.
Yeah.
Everybody's on dating apps nowadays, and she agreed to meet up. We didn't like waste a lot of time. We were like, let's just hang out at a local bar near my house. So
Okay. That seems
Perfect.
innocent enough.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
yeah. And I had this idea, and I don't know. I ran it by some friends. They told me it was a good idea. And now
Oh.
it feels like they kind of were sabotaging me a bit.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I thought it might be a good idea to talk in a light British accent for a little bit.
What?
You always hear the concept that men with accents are sexier, and
Yeah.
Couldn't she see on your
True.
dating bio that you weren't British?
well,
I guess they wouldn't if
They
she
don't
lived
list
here.
that they're British.
Yeah, that's a good
They
point.
post only the
I mean, if I had a
Warning, European.
I don't know.
warning.
If I was British and I was on dating apps, it would be the first thing I would say. Do you know how many swipe rights?
Yeah.
only photos of you around London.
Yes.
To be fair, I don't think that you need to be British to use a British accent. I don't think women would care if you do a good enough one.
It can be pretty bad.
Yeah, talk to
Well-
Britney Spears about how well that works out for her.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a
Madonna.
great British accent. Can we get a sample of it?
well, I quite fondly live across the pond.
It's not good.
Okay, that's just...
I had rehearsed it in my head. Was killing it.
Wait. So that you really did it on the date, like from the very start?
Well, I was a lot more locked in the day of the date. I was practicing all day. Even when I was like going to like the gas station earlier, I was trying to be in character to make sure I had it down.
Okay,
Right.
so we know why she's ghosting you.
Yeah. And in Britain, it's called a petrol station.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Did you say goss? And then she knew immediately you
He
were.
starts driving on the wrong side of the road just to prove. What was her response when she first heard you talk like that?
Well, she asked if I was from there, and I said I lived over there just for a couple months, like studying abroad.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know some. That's
in,
good.
In
Wait, no.
Bridgerton, right?
Wait, is that his lie or is that really true that you lived over there?
It wasn't a lie.
Okay.
But that's not the point, okay? I wanted to sell the story.
I
Yeah.
believe
Okay,
you.
so you told her in a couple months you developed an accent.
Oh, that's right. And then moved and forgot everything.
You ever go to Canada, and then next thing you know, you're saying A after everything?
That's not.
Not the
It's a
same.
little different.
Mitch, you're a very impressionable young man. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Can I hear a Canadian accent? Is that, you have a
He-
lot
No,
of
he just
We've
that's
already
it.
offended
Okay.
enough countries
Sorry,
in this
that's
short
true.
amount of time.
Did Casey buy it? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
It felt like if she stuck around, she was into it. That's how I played it.
Oh.
So she was sticking around. We were still hanging.
Okay. Did you ever reveal your real voice?
So about 2 drinks in, I started kind of letting it slip. My
Oops.
normal talking accent, but only in a few like sentences here and there.
You're like Mel Gibson in Braveheart. Like a couple with an accent, a couple with an American accent.
Yeah, like he turns it off and
All
on.
over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, during like the course of an hour and a half, I probably went in and out of the accent half a dozen times, but
Oof.
some of the words could go either way. So I kind of thought, maybe she didn't notice certain parts of it, you know?
I don't understand. What's the long play on this? Because if you actually like this girl and you want to
Yeah,
go out
true.
with her again, you can't continue this your entire relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I could slowly water it down until it was back to my normal accent. Because the thought being I had been back in town long enough.
Yeah, you're reacclimating
I
back
see.
into the American
Got
accent.
it. Start wearing like cutoff shirts and like get really American with it. Eventually, Southern accent, spit and chew, right?
Okay. So how did you two leave it?
So we ended the date and it seemed fine. And then we just kind of went about our business.
So are you prepared to tell her the truth when we call her next, or are you wanting to keep up this farce?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Bro, I think you have to keep going. Look, this is a joke for the first 10 minutes. Then you tell her, just
way.
kidding, haha.
No way, we're a
Now
show
you're
from the
too deep in.
BBC, and we all call with a British
Oh,
accent.
no.
You like it?
Oh, I'm into it.
Yeah, let's practice it right now.
Oh, I'm into it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, crikey! Oh, no, that's
yeah,
Australian.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Right,
Well,
sometimes there's Australians
yeah, the
on
BBC
here.
has
Yeah,
multiple
true.
networks,
Yeah.
so we're doing
I
it from
could
all
be
over the globe.
Clover. We could do it.
Yeah,
with
so-
British intelligence.
We're really going to terrify this girl when we come back and
no.
scream
Yeah.
at her in a bunch of different accents
No
and try to get
accent.
you a
I'll
date.
go make some tea.
No.
We're going to do it with your second date update right after this. Hold on, man. This is the news intro from the actual BBC.
Oh, I knew that.
And I genuinely don't believe that we can actually pull this off. But it's actually more of a moral dilemma for us right now than it is for our listener, Mitch, who's asked us for a second date update because he faked a British accent during his first date to impress a girl.
He half faked it.
Yeah.
The American kept slipping out.
So clearly didn't go very well for him, and that's why he's reached out to us for help. And now Brooke has suggested that we follow his lie and pretend to call the woman that he went out with named Casey, pretending to be from the news desk at the BBC in London.
That's right, Jeffrey. We're
So-
here and we're on the job, all right?
And where?
On the job.
Oh.
What do they call
On
it there?
the job.
Sounds too American.
Yeah, it does.
We're in the office.
We're at the loo. Nope.
No,
I
Loo's
don't know.
bathroom.
Okay.
We're
I don't
not
think
at
it's
the
going to
loo.
Why
work.
do you say that? They just call it
this
toilet.
might
Oh,
be
they
a
do?
Yeah.
this
I
might
wouldn't
be a
know.
disaster, but I have thought long and hard about what to do here.
Okay.
And Mitch, are you still there?
I am still there.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
So I think,
Okay.
for better or for worse,
Oh, you think we need to tell the truth?
we should try the British accent.
I didn't think you were going to say that.
What? For entertainment purposes, it's a pact that we're all making, and we're all in it together. We all go down together, us four, along with our good buddy Mitch.
You know
That's
what, Al,
right.
We should call him
Okay.
Mitcho. No, not Mitch. Mitch is American.
Mitch is like a flatmate
Okay.
that you've had since college.
We need to stop with
Since
the
the
accents, or we're going to drive
uni-
all of our listeners
Yeah,
away
that's
on
true.
every continent.
Aw.
Brooke, we're setting rules. You're only allowed 4 words, or else you're going to totally botch this. Jose.
Pip cheerio.
No, okay, there you go. You've used
That's
them.
3. That's 3.
Hit her quota.
Jose, probably even less than Brooke.
Okay.
Alexis.
Unlimited?
Unlimited.
I didn't think they'll know my accent.
Dude, thank God for that ex-boyfriend of hers that was British.
Okay. Mitch, we're willing to do this for you. We just have to be from some sort of British radio show. And we're doing a segment called The Second Date Shag-Off.
Yep, I like it, Jeffrey.
Mitch, are you fully regretting the decision to call into this radio show today? Is this a terrible decision?
Are you guys kidding me? This is awesome. Let's do it.
Oh my God. I don't know why Jeffrey sounds like a male Mary Poppins.
Yes.
I love it.
Very formal. These Americans and their enthusiasm. I love it. Okay. Let us give Casey a ring, shall we?
Oh,
Yes. Ring a ding.
Off. Cheerio.
Righty
Here
then.
we go.
Hello?
Hello. Is this an American woman named Casey?
Who's calling?
Hello. Apologies for disrupting your day. I'm Jonathan Clark from BBC Radio 4. You're on our morning talk show here in London.
Oh, Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I apologize. That's my co-host. She is quite drunk this morning.
I have very few words.
I apologize.
Many
Casey,
words.
are you there?
Yes. Is this some kind of joke? I mean,
No, it's no
Feels
joke.
like
We've phoned you today because we're delving into the raucous dating lives of cheeky Americans.
Oh, those Americans.
And
Wait,
you're-
no.
cheeky.
You mean British men?
No,
No,
Americans.
Brooke, is there something wrong?
Again,
I forgot
it's-
that our man that we're talking about used to live in Britain and then he was back in America.
Right, okay. Quite a few Irish coffees this one's
Yeah.
had. So, your name was actually given to us by one of our listeners, a former local bloke named Mitchell.
okay. Yeah.
The two of you had a bit of a snog and a bob the other night.
Oh, God,
At
there
a-
was no...
At an American tavern.
Hey.
Um,
What?
I'm not sure what that means, but we had a date the other night. Yes.
yes. So our jobs this morning is we would like to pry, if you don't mind, and ask you a bit about how it went.
Okay, hold on. So Mitch talked to you? You all the way in.
That's right.
Oh,
Where are
yes.
you?
Yes, Mitch spoke to us earlier. He said you two had a wicked good time. May have got a bit knockered at the bar.
Yes.
And we all want to know, is it factual or just a load of
She
rubbish?
said it was quite lovely, though. Quite.
Quite lovely.
Oh, she was quite lovely.
She was.
Hey, Margaret Thatcher over there, if you could zip it. We're trying to speak to our new American friend, Casey, over here.
I love Americans.
Why is she interrupting, Jeffrey?
Casey, I do apologize.
No British people love Americans, Brooke.
So,
right.
in your opinion, Casey, how did it go?
This is so weird. But
Yes, I know this call's a bit random, but you were doing us a huge service if you could just speak to us for a tiny bit.
Well, I don't know what exactly you guys are looking for, but I mean, it was fine.
Okay, well, at any point during the date, was he acting a bit dodgy?
Well, there was a point towards the beginning of the date that I was a little taken aback because I didn't know he had a British accent.
It must have been a pleasant surprise to you then.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't really sure he was telling the truth, but
Oh.
it's all starting to make sense now, I guess, because I'm talking to you all.
Oh, no.
It's true.
Oh, Jeffrey.
You're never allowed to lie on British radio. That is one of the rules.
But
It
on
is.
American radio, they lie all the time. Just lie, and maybe sometimes they should come clean.
Okay, look, Casey, I understand sometimes first dates can be a bit tricky. Yeah?
Definitely, yeah.
You know, you're trying to impress someone that you're meeting for the first time. So perhaps this was a situation going on with young Mitchell.
Right.
How is he better in British than he is?
The language just flows out of me. Here's the situation. The way that this segment works is we have the person that you went on a date with sitting on the other line, listening in on the conversation.
Yeah.
And at the start of this call, we were not fully honest with you, so I do apologize for that. But he is there waiting to speak his piece. Mitchell, are you there?
Hello.
Oh,
There he is.
Is there Brooke on the line?
Your knight in shining armor.
Mitch, is that you?
It is. It's me again. And
Oh.
This is super strange. I mean, I'm not sure why you had to call England to help me out
Well,
for a second date.
he's a friend of our shows.
station I'm very familiar with, and in my time there, I spent listening to them a lot and grew quite fond of them.
I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you went to a lot of trouble for me, so that's kind of cool.
Aw.
Well, I think of you as a quite proper fit bird, so I wanted to do whatever it took.
Oh, but remember, Mitch, this may be very hard to keep up, if you know what I'm saying.
Mitchell never shies away from a challenge, though, do you, Mitch?
No, I do not.
Oh,
I'm quite ready for any challenge.
well, bloody hell.
I believe what my drunken co-host is referring to over there is it's quite difficult to go out in the modern world because of the prices of everything. Inflation has made paying for things just absolutely preposterous.
Atrocious, yes.
And so,
No, that's not
we-
what I was talking about.
frankly, I have a very hard time understanding anything that you're saying this morning. The gin has gone straight to your head. So,
So much juniper.
Casey, we're going to take care of all the finances and offer to pay for your next meetup with Mitchell.
Maybe some fish and chips and some mushy peas, huh?
No, now you're making me
A little
hungry.
bit of mint and vinegar.
I'd love to catch a film with you as well. That's something I know we both share in common.
What?
Trip to the cinema.
Mitch,
Wait.
why did you just sound like an American there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he does have American roots, so.
It could be an issue with the telly that we're going over. and
With the telly.
It's the telephones.
Oh, no.
Ooh, you know, unfortunately, I am staring out the window, and I do see Big Ben off in the distance, and we are running out of
True.
time
It
here.
is night
So,
time here for us. So.
The segment is nearly at a close. Casey, we need an answer from you.
Yes,
Definitively,
please.
yes or no. Would you like to go out with Mitch once more?
Well, I don't know why everybody's laughing, and I feel like I could be missing the joke here. But, yeah, I'd like to try it again.
Hey, try to
Yay.
All right, I'm throwing my top hat into the air.
hooray, the Queen be blessed.
What?
What?
not
What
the-
does that even
Also,
mean?
not the
She
queen.
passed quite a while ago, Mitchell. I hope you
Kingdom.
remember.
It's going to be a quite proper fine night, and we're going to have an incredible evening together again.
All
You
right.
knew.
No guy has ever gone to this much trouble to try to get me to go out on a second date with him. So I'm impressed.
Oh,
Is that a yes?
Jeffrey.
Okay.
Yay!
Anything for a special lady like yourself?
All right, Mitch, why don't you pipe down for just a bit? It's another successful second date snog off right here on BBC Radio 4. Stay tuned as we recap all of the Beatles' greatest hits.
Beatles.
Right
That's
after
all we
this.
play.
This is rubbish, Jeff.
They'll never go out of style here in London.
Okay.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey. Oh no, it's Jonathan Clark.
Be quiet.
Robert Thatcher.
This is not good.
And I'm the chimney sweep.